What is going on, everyone, and welcome to Kart 6T3. First and foremost, my name is Ben, and this is not my barn. It's cold outside. I don't want to be out there any more than anybody else would want to be out in the cold, so I brought, this is actually my kitchen. This is the corner of my kitchen. In case you wanted to know, I know you don't care, but this is the corner of my kitchen. So my dishwasher is running. You might hear some noises. My wife's in the other room. She is watching football tonight. But I needed to get this video done for you guys, so I was like, you know what? I'm bringing everything inside, and I'm just gonna. There's this thing where if you you start recording yourself being in earshot of other people, you either get over it or you don't. And I spent, 2 years or so doing the beer product review, being, really cautious of how loud I was being or anything. That's why I moved out into the barn. When I started this channel, I could be as loud and as boisterous as I wanted to be, and it doesn't matter. But now I'm back within earshot, so we're going to see how this plays out. But I appreciate every single one of you coming by and watching my videos, as always. If you didn't mind hitting a like on the video before I get started here, possibly subscribe to the channel, that would be great. We're going to talk about basically some of my pet peeves here. Don't be that guy. Or girl for that matter. I'm sorry, I don't mean to call girls guys. Some of the behavior you see at tracks is unacceptable. And I'm coming from a point of view of, I may not have done all these things, but I have done some of these things. That's, my experience is where maybe you guys benefit. I can tell you stories and things that I have done, and you can learn from them without doing them yourselves. You don't need to be put in that position where, somebody is looking at you from afar and going, why are they being that ridiculous at the track? So one of my pet peeves is stealing positions. Now, this is under caution. I will give you the maybe the premise that they revert to last lap. So say you're working a guy, you get by that person, caution comes out. You think that you have that position, you may not have that position. They may revert to the last lap scored. So the lap before that where that person was ahead of you, but we all know whom I'm speaking about. That's an honest mistake, okay? You could be a little upset, like, why are they giving me that position back? But more or less, people will just take positions under caution. I've seen it at big races. I've seen it at small races, local races, whatever it is. Under caution, people just boot, scoot, and buggy, and they get ahead of you or somebody and taking positions they didn't earn. Why do they do it? Because they've gotten away with it once or twice, and they're just going to continue to do it till they are disciplined. If you continue to do that, maybe, a flagman, whoever should be putting that person back to the back of the pack, like, hey, don't do that anymore. You're all done here. We are not doing this, this charade like you actually earn those positions. It's not cool, man. If you're doing that, I'm sorry to call you out on that, but please do not do that. It's ridiculous. Everybody is trying their best. They're working really hard. Their setups, their tires, everything else, just for you to be unfavorably taking positions you didn't earn. Okay, another one that I came up with of don't be that guy or girl is flagman. And I say flagman, what? Don't be a flagman? That's not what I mean. Don't be that person. When a call goes against you, I've legitimately never seen that go in favor. If you stop and you're yelling at a corner worker, or you stop and you're yelling at the head flagman, that is like literally almost zero chance of ever working. I don't know why you do it. Who has ever seen that actually happen? Somebody pulls up their cart and they stop and they got their visor open and they're jawing at the flagger. Has that person ever put them to the back of the head of pack? No, they haven't. They've put them to the back of the pack. They put them back in the position that they should have been. It never works. Why are you doing this? Stop doing this. And I'm not yelling at you. I'm just saying we've seen it happen. It is super freaking aggravating. Like, please stop doing. Don't be that guy. Don't be that guy that's holding up everybody, that's causing cautions to last longer than they should have. As I was talking, I thought of another one. That last little segment I was going there. Get off track. If you break, if you throw a chain, if you blow up your clutch, if you lose a wheel, if your engine stalls, if you've been in an accident and your toe's way out of whack, kilter, whatever you want to call it, get off the track, please. We've all seen this. We've all driving around and somebody's, they're looking, this and that. They get up and they throw their helmet down and gloves and they just stand over their cart while people are doing pace laps. Get out of your cart. It sucks. We've all been there. We've all broken. We've all been in the race. We've all been in that position and had something go wrong. I've had little 25-cent clips on the side of my carburetor come off and kill the engine. We have all been there. Get out of your seat in a manner that is safe, with carts around you or whatever. Okay, caution's out. Get out of your seat and start escorting your cart either to the infield or off the track, depending on where you're at on the track surface. Get your stuff out of the way. There is a race happening and you no longer are in it. I'm sorry. I really am. Like I said, we've all been there. I've been there. Get out of your cart in a timely manner and get your stuff off the racing surface so the rest of the people can finish the race. Like I said, there's a race and you're not in it anymore, and you staring at your cart, you swearing at your cart or doing whatever you're doing is not doing anybody any good. It's not doing you any good because now you look ridiculous because everybody's driving around like, dude, get your stuff off the track. And to the fans, whatever, it's not improving the situation whatsoever. You're not able to fix your cart right there. It would have to come off the surface, get back on the sand, replace the chain, whatever it had to be. You obviously cannot work on that right there. Please get off the track. Get out of the way. Let the race finish, and then come back to fight another day. Okay, so there you go. If you wanted to know what really grinds my gears, it's things like this. It's sometimes the way people carry themselves at the track is not the way you would carry yourself in normal life. And I get it. I am highly competitive. I have been known to kick a cart or two in my younger years. Been very frustrated with something bad that's happened. That's what I said. The reason I made this video is I've made these mistakes, and I'm letting you know. Please don't do this. It's you are not doing yourself any favors by behaving like this. And I just I figured it'd be kind of a video be like.
I figured it'd be kind of a video be like
in the comments like, yeah, I hate that crap too. I wish they would just stop it. So maybe it would, if somebody's new coming in, if you're new to the karting in itself. Try not to do these things. There are better ways around it, more respectful ways. People will, if you push your cart off in a hurry, if you handle yourself accordingly, if you get a bad call, but you just go, you kind of, wave your hands like, really? And you go back and you hold your position. There is a lot of respect that comes with that. Like, the calls do not always go your way, but accepting like, hey man, next time they are going to go my way, and I hope they go my way. And you try to be better to where you're not in a situation maybe that would have caused that. There are so many other ways than making a fool of yourself out there on track where everybody else knows it. They may not say it to you, so here I am, but I'll say it. Sometimes you look ridiculous. Okay, sometimes I have looked ridiculous, and I'm trying to let everybody know people can see it. Try and be better. Try and not do these things. Get off the track and be respectful, and don't curse at the flagmen. They're just doing their job. They're just so. I'm sure I could go on and on and on, but I'm generally a positive person, and I don't like to gripe. I don't think it goes anywhere. But I wanted to address some of these issues. Maybe somebody could, maybe it runs through your head. Maybe something goes wrong on track this coming season, and you're like, you know what? Just get my steering wheel, grab the cart, pull it off the track, get out of the way, let these guys race. Maybe that sticks in there to a newer driver and you won't make the mistakes I make. So, all right, guys, I really do appreciate you coming by. Welcome to my house, my humble abode. Or is that what that's called? I think it's what it's called. All right. I do appreciate every single one of you coming by week after week. And I will see you next week. Later.